When will you learn that this woman is so evil? You cannot be nice to her. She will always do this. Hey guys, it's your girl Aisha, aka Geek XX Chic, and we're back with another reaction to Cobra Kai. We're now on to episode 2 of season 4, which is called First Learn Stand. We saw in the last episode that Miyagi-Do and Eagle Fang tried to combine, but they had a bumpy road because both Johnny and Daniel, neither of them wanted to change the way they were doing things, even though this is a whole new path. But by the end of the episode, they realized, thanks to the children, that they're going to have to figure out a way to work together and, you know, basically learn how to create this melange of their two fighting styles that's going to work for these kids. So I'm looking forward to seeing how things go in this episode, as well as seeing, you know, if Robbie's going to continue down this path of wanting to get complete revenge on Miyagi-Do and Eagle Fang and the people behind it entirely. So I'm about to jump into this episode, but before I do, if this is your first time to my channel, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for coming. Hopefully you like it here and you like what you see. If you do, I'd appreciate it if you hit that like button. It helps a lot with the algorithm, which helps me out a lot, and I very much appreciate it. And if you really like it here, maybe you'll hit that subscribe button as well, so you'll be notified when I do more reactions to this show, as well as many others. And if you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. Welcome back. And hopefully you'll think of hitting that subscribe button as well if you have not done so already. All right, that out of the way, guys, let's get into episode 2 right about now. Dungeon Lord? How old is this? We like the graphics. Ooh, who's this young feller? He cute. Oh, we like him out multitasker. Aww, your mama's cute. My mom never gave me any treats on my first day of school. She was like, you just better not be late if I get a call from the school. No, he's so cute. Why do I feel like it's gonna end very tragically?
Nice moves, new kid. What do you call that? The loser limbo?
Is that the best you got? Because that's lame.
Got one, Larusso.
Larusso? Wow. I didn't even recognize him. I keep forgetting, like, the youngest kid in Larusso has, like, grown so much since season 1. He's almost unrecognizable to me. It's gonna take me a minute. Remember when he was like Hare Krishna with those?
You respect my style of karate?
He got you there, Daniel.
You're still teaching aggression.
Some kids need a little aggression.
A little yes.
I teach you Miyagi-Do, and you teach me Eagle Fang.
There we go. Nope. 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 Even if there wasn't a panini going on. Gross, Johnny. But yes, that's what they should have done from the get-go, is be teaching each other and figuring out what they can both use from each other's styles. Only took 4 seasons.
It's just me.
Mm-hmm.
Can I start you off with something?
Oh, you don't know who she is.
Wait, yes, I am. You came to my job?
Yeah.
Should I have kicked in your front door?
Yeah.
Is that more your speed?
Right?
The only reason you aren't behind bars right now is because she asked me not to drag this ordeal. But if you touch one hair on her head before then, you'll be
Mama.
in toilets in prison for the rest of your life.
Mama.
If you're lucky.
Ooh! She didn't flinch!
I don't want my soup to get cold.
Will you shut the hell up?
That's it. Put away your uniform. I've had enough of your attitude.
Oh. She did that.
Thanks a lot.
No, you did that, Tori. You did that. Tori did that to herself, and I don't blame Mrs. LaRusso, because seriously, the fact that she can't even put that girl in prison where she deserves to be for this?
New kid, get in there. We'll get you some gym clothes next week. LaRusso!
No, I like his shirt. Why can't they be individuals?
I'll cover the ballerina.
Really? Okay. This is an interesting twist, though, that they're making Daniel's son, of all people, a bully after what Daniel went through. But I've noticed that kid had an attitudinal problem since season 1, so I'm not shocked. That kid's needed a smack to the face in season 1.
Hey, come on. Give the new kid a break, Ants. We've got a game to finish.
Yeah. All right, Leah.
The way women have to keep saving the world.
Thanks.
Aww. Look at this, mirroring way back to the first movie. Starting all over again. It's okay, new kid. Daniel's son kind of is a jerk. That kid needed some strict discipline since when?
Defense is boring. Offense will always be more badass. Fruit in your beer figures.
Wow. Wow.
Miyagi-Do may seem boring, but don't forget it saved your ass a few weeks ago from Crease. And that wasn't the first time.
Right? Are you forgetting? Yes, when you almost got choked out by Kreese. How quickly you forget.
Nobody was more badass than Mr. Miyagi.
You better preach. You better preach. He'd lay Kreese on his ass right now, and you know it. Did Johnny just go back to the... That was hot. That was hot! He just wants to learn how to do that. He wants to know the beer trick. But I like this because Johnny also needs to learn not to be so angry all the time too. He's done a lot better since season 1, but I think that these lessons are going to actually help him, like with Robbie and everything else. Like it's going to filter, ripple out.
Sorry. Just part of the lesson.
When will you learn that this woman is so evil? You cannot be nice to her. She will always do this.
I lost my job, okay? And
Striking
it's
first.
not so easy looking for another one when you're on probation.
Yeah, should have thought of that before you smart mouthed on your job.
You have two choices. You let it tear you down, or you let it build you up. Sometimes a step backwards opens a new path forward.
All right, admittedly, that wasn't all crap advice, but still Kreese, so I hate it. Oh, it's okay, Munchkin. I'm so sorry that Daniel's child of all people caused you this.
I know it's not easy to switch to a new school in the middle of the year. But if you do things the right way, you'll see results.
I will.
Very military approach.
Yeah, she works hard. She needs you now. She's had a tough time
Since?
after what happened to your brother.
Oh,
I know.
He's the man of the house now, Kenny.
I had a feeling.
Can you rise to that for me?
Yeah, Dad.
That's
I love you, champ.
kind of a lot to put on a kid. I relate to this kid on a very visceral level. Video games and books were like my escape from everything that sucked. Oh, she's a nerd too. She's nice, I think. Oh, people who game together stay together.
It's like a boat on dry land.
Johnny is going to enjoy the crap out of his lesson for Daniel.
Big circles.
Look at him. Even the posture is so Miyagi.
Walk on the right side of the road.
Safe.
Safe.
Walk in
Walk
middle.
in the middle.
Squish like quick.
Get squished like grape.
Okay, I don't think you need to actually repeat it with the accent, though, Daniel. Mr. Miyagi spoke that way because English was not his first language. You do not have that. Good job, Johnny.
Karate Kid. Everything.
Oh. You were doing really well.
Guy teaches you centuries of his ancient family karate and you can't help him with his English?
Don't even go there with me, John.
White.
Can't wait to hear all about the illustrious history and wise teachings of the Eagle Fang.
He's going to kick your ass. And I think you're going to deserve it a little bit because you enjoyed it a little too much, Daniel. A little too much. It's good for him, though. Like I said, I think that the just being able to take a step back is something that Johnny's never been good at. So I'm really just hoping that he takes that and disseminates that into his life. Oh, look at you cyberstalking. You in love.
What else do I do for fun?
He's like, nothing. Gamers stay inside. We like the indoors.
Every now and then, some Dungeon Lord cosplay.
We love a cosplayer.
Don't worry.
Oh, no.
Ask him who's his favorite
Wow,
character.
he goes out of his way to be a dick.
Oh my god, that is like the lamest character. He's like this stupid chipmunk with big ears and a
You would know who he is. See?
Like a health
Yeah, you guys are busties. Exactly. Yeah, whatever, Anthony. You know that you two would actually be good friends. You actually would be besties. He's into all the same things you are.
Why? What's the plan?
Just do it.
Just do it.
Okay, dummy. Look at your face. You already like him. You know you two should be besties. I just have never understood why someone would go out of their way to be mean to a new kid who minded their own business for the most part. You got embarrassed on the basketball court because you suck, period. Instead of doing this, you gotta just learn to be better at basketball. Anyway. Don't we have a restraining order? Don't you have to leave?
I respect you defending your daughter. I think that's what all mothers should do.
Shut up.
Girl has to pay the bills, put food on the table.
Yeah, well, she should have thought about all of that before she mouthed off at work.
So you might want to leave the girl alone.
How about she leaves my daughter alone?
Or deal with the consequences.
Oh, what are you gonna do? I mean, I appreciate that she tries to have some empathy for Tori. Her story is sad, but it doesn't excuse or like make it okay what she did. Like, I'm sorry. Tori got herself fired. Period.
As I'll ever be.
Oh, Jesus.
This is how psychos and horror movies act.
This is true.
We grow into what we were meant to be.
Okay.
And what were we meant to be, Johnny?
Men.
Oh, those are the badasses. So what if a girl joins your dojo? Then she's got to try to be a man? Is that what we're trying to say?
You realize the coal is supposed to be shoveled into the forge, right?
Don't question me, Newark. Keep shoveling.
It's like a grown version of Dimitri. I mean, listen, Daniel could probably use the workout. Let's not appreciate what that could do for the physique. And I think his wife will appreciate it. Fast. You gotta go across that fast, Daniel.
Move it. Be aggressive. Attack.
Be aggressive. Be aggressive. He's been through this training before, though. I mean, the one underneath Cobra Kai, when he did it, was a lot more brutal. But we all know Daniel's capable of it. He just has to get angry.
That's it. Now come on. Let's go and show you.
Okay, Daniel kind of likes it, but I don't like this because I know that in another life, Daniel could have been a real bully. He's got the temperament. Oh, look at the bonding. It's cute. I'm not mad at it. At least they're not like hurting anyone at the moment. Oh no, he looks adorable. Oh my god, no. Protect him at all costs. Oh, why are they creating a villain origin story for him?
No, don't. Oh, shit. He just broke your phone.
In the grass? What kind of cheap ass phone do you have that breaks falling on grass? Literally 2 feet.
Then hit him.
Come on.
Do it.
Your dad would be so proud. Not the fence! No, not the fence! There's no Miyagi to save this boy. Oh, thank God he made it. Oh, unlike Daniel, this kid's very athletic. Oh no, he hid in the garbage. Oh, Boo Bear. I'm so sorry. This is a villain. Why I keep saying villain? This is a villain origin story I could get behind, though. Turn into a terrible person and kill all of them because they're jerks. I hate them. He's so sweet and so soft. He doesn't deserve this.
Say training was over.
Uh-oh. You gonna start a fight with a
What are you talking about?
hockey player now?
He says you're a pussy and he can kick your ass any day of the week.
Hey, enough, all right? Cut it out.
Yeah, see, Johnny, not everybody wants a record. Not everybody wants to be arrested. I know that's like your vibe, but...
So you're saying you respect Eagle Fang?
Yes, the way I respect a madman with a nuke.
I love that.
The chopping prices guy from TV? Let's get that smoking hot brunette running the place.
Easy, guys.
Like,
That's my wife.
I would actually be thankful. Dude, you should be like, yeah, that is the smoking hot brunette. And she married me. Popped out 2 of my kids. What do you want? That's assault, Daniel. You know better. But I guess this is the whole point of the Eagle Fang. You better hope there's no cameras there, Daniel. I mean, isn't your dojo still dealing with the reputation of being bullies?
Where the hell were you? No be there.
That actually was well played. That was well played. You can't even get mad. You can't even say anything because it was true. But you didn't have to take the bait, Daniel.
It'll all be over soon. When I humiliate your daughter at the All Valley in front of everyone.
Okay, if that makes you feel better.
Hey, should I start wearing protective gear to work?
Right?
And follow-up question, should I be calling the police right now?
Right? You should, actually. But seriously, like, I would ask her, I'm like, so humiliate my daughter. She still gets to go to college, live her life. You're still a delinquent. Your mom's still going to be sick. What does that do for you? Like, I just wish someone would just sit this girl down and ask her what her plan is.
I don't feel safe.
Oh.
None of them even knows karate.
Karate, huh?
That's his... Oh no! His brother's an ass. I'm not even mad. Oh my God, why is this world so small? And why is his brother like this? And oh no, he was so sweet in comparison to his brother. How did that happen? Oh, I have so many questions about this family now. The way I never thought we were going to even see this kid. I thought that character was purely antagonistic for Robbie, but we're going to have a whole B plot with him. I'm not mad at it. Kind of wish she had a little sister though. Just because, you know what I'm saying, I'm still missing my Aisha. I'm sad that we lost her character. I mean, I'm glad that we're, trying to balance out the whole, diversity ratio, but it would have been nice to have another female in Cobra Kai that's not Tori. But anyways, I suppose you're only allowed one girl per dojo, the way it works, I guess, because we only got Sam and Eagle Fang, Miyagi-Do, whatever it is. And Tori apparently is the only girl who gets to be in Cobra Kai, but I digress. Interesting. Very interesting, but this is not going to go well because if this kid grew up with him as a brother, a boy who goes out of his way to bully people and who's in juvie because of it, so clearly he was looking for trouble long before this. Oof. Oof. Our little man might turn out to be, he might turn out to be quite the force and not in a good way. Like in a really, really bad way. But like I said, this is a villain origin story I can get behind because those little assholes, they asking for it. They want to get beat. They want the violence. Because why? Why? This kid did nothing to them other than be new. So yeah, no, and the fact that Daniel's son is just sitting by and letting this happen, knowing all the stories that Daniel told him growing up about how bad bullying is and how it affected him. Yeah, like I said, Anthony's been an issue since season 1. That little boy needed a little tanning on his behind since when? And now we see that punk ass coming out in this season. But I'm not going to go too hard on him yet because it is only 2 episodes in. He's clearly having a crisis of conscience. You can tell he's not like what he's doing. I mean, he's always been a little bit of a jerk, so he did enjoy teasing him a little. But you can see he realizes that the line has already been crossed with this kid, but he's not doing anything to stop it. So, if he gets his ass beat, I'm not going to be mad at it. But I feel like what's going to make me upset is that it's going to be framed to Daniel in such a way that it's going to look like he was the one getting bullied when this kid now learns Cobra Kai and just absolutely rains hell on this kid, as he deserves. As I said, he deserved getting a basketball to the face. He needed that since season 1, but I digress. That was episode 2, which was called First Learn Stand, I think. Yes, and I really liked it. Like I said since last episode, the only way that this new collaboration, if you will, between these two is going to ever work is if they both learn from each other and figure out, like I said, which parts of each way or each method of karate works best, and that will actually work together so they can teach it to the students, because they can't continue the way that they've been going with both teaching their styles, which are so diametrically opposite of one another. But now, since they both got to walk in each other's shoes, as it were, and be a sensei to each other, I think that both have realized that there is some benefit and some value in each other's teachings, even if they don't 100% feel like it's the right style for them. And I love that Johnny called out very early in the episode that Daniel didn't respect Cobra Kai at all, right? He just kind of thought that Miyagi-Do was better and that they were superior and that all the other forms of karate are not. And like I've been saying for all the seasons, Miyagi-Do is not the only way, right? It's the way that is very passionately loved by Daniel. And of course, he's got a very personal reason for having an attachment to it, but it's not the only way. And his condescension about other people using different types of karate, it's not good for anyone, because Cobra Kai does have its benefits, even though they may not be ones that Daniel always agrees with, they do exist. And the sooner that Daniel kind of sees that there is a different way and there are other ways and they're all beneficial, the sooner he's going to be able to teach these kids in a way to benefit themselves, but also, of course, to defeat Cobra Kai when the time comes. And so, like I said, I really like that they both got to step in each other's shoes. And obviously, we're seeing that, once again, Daniel and Johnny are more similar than not. And I just love that part at the end where Johnny clearly set Daniel up for the fight, and then he disappears, and then Daniel's like, "Where were you?" And he's like, "Yeah, didn't you tell me not to be there? Wasn't that Mr. Miyagi's?" Was that not Mr. Miyagi's whole lesson? So I was like, well played, Johnny, well played. But I like this. Like I said, it's going to help both of them to grow. I mean, I still don't think that most of Cobra Kai's tenets are the greatest, in the sense of that fight with the hockey players did not need to happen. Let's be real. Like, if this was not a TV situation, come on, you went and started a fight when you knew you could win it against a bunch of hockey players in their domain. Like, you didn't need to do that, right? Daniel could have easily just gone to his car and left it alone. Like, let them think that he's a wuss or whatever. But, you know, I get it. I think that, as I said, Johnny's going to benefit more so, I think, from Miyagi-Do in the sense of he really needs to learn to not always be so aggressive and so out of pocket. But I guess Daniel can also learn to be a little bit more, I guess when the time comes, you sometimes have to be the person who gets out in front, I guess, of a certain situation. But I personally just never think that there's necessarily a reason to get into a fight. So like I said, I'm definitely more leaning towards Miyagi-Do myself personally, but there are still things that can be learned. And in the case of dealing with Kreese and his students, we already know that 100% pacifism is not always going to be the case. That's even why Mr. Miyagi taught Daniel in the first place, was because Kreese would not let Daniel be, right? Kreese and his teachings had the Cobra Kai students not allowing Daniel to just exist. So, like I said, it was good. I love seeing the mix of the two genres. Love the introduction of our new character here. Like I said, we see how this is starting and unfortunately where it could potentially lead. I'm hoping that he doesn't go all the way in and, you know, we can salvage this sweet, gaming, nerdy, cosplaying kid, and then he doesn't get sucked into this world of anger and channeling a lot of fear and clearly a lot of pressure from his father and potentially his mother around the kind of kid he should be into Cobra Kai. But, you know, we're only at episode 2, so I'm a little scared where this could end up. But I'm very interested. I really like this actor. I love this kid. And I'm very much looking forward to watching his story as it continues through the season. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching along with me. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and we will see you in the next video.